and backward chaining in AI. So what is inference engine? The inference engine is a component of the intelligent systems in artificial intelligence which applies the logical rules to the knowledge base to infer new informations from known facts. Here we are going to study know about the knowledge base. With the help of the known facts, we are going to apply this knowledge logical rules. So first, the inference engine was a part of expert systems. With the help of the expert systems, we are going to do that inference engine. There are two types of inference engines, or forward chaining and backward chaining. So what is an forward chaining and backward chaining? Let us see about that. Before that, we have to know about the class form. Why we need class form means we have to make a sentence into an machine understandable words with the help of first order and proportional logics, and so with the help of this logics we are going to convert into machine understandable format. Here we are going to see about the class form and the definite class. So definite class is an disjunctions of literals with an exactly one positive literal is known as a definite class or strict horn class. What is horn class means? It is an disjunctions of the literals with at most one positive letter. Here we have to exactly one positive letters. Here we have at most one positive literals is known as class form. Hence all the definite classes are class form. The example of the class forms is here we have not P or not Q or K. Here we have the two negative forms and we have one positive format here. So this can be written as P and Q implications of K. So this is we are calling as class form. So where it will help means when the sentences complex forms or in the form of negative forms, we can convert it in positive forms with the help of this. So let us discuss about that forward chaining. So in forward chaining is a form of reasonings which starts with an atomic sentence. So in the atomic sentence, in the knowledge base, and applies the inference in the form of the forward directions to the extract more data until the goal is reached. So we have to get the goal with the help of that atomic sentence of in the knowledge base and applies the inference in the forward directions. The forward chaining algorithms starts from the known facts, trigger all the rules whose the premises are satisfied, and add their conclusions to the known facts. This process repeats until the problem is solved. So this we are calling as forward chaining algorithms. So we have the properties of forward chainings. It is an down-up approaches as it's moved from bottom to top. It is a process of making a conclusions based on the facts or data by starting from the initial state and reach the goal state. So here you have to go from the bottom to up. This we are calling as bottom to top approaches. Forward chaining approaches is called as data driven as we have reached to the goal from using the available data. Forward chaining approaches is commonly used in the expert systems such as CLIPS, business and production tool systems. The example of the forward chaining is, so this is one sentence. This sentence have to make into an proportional logics. From the proportional logics, we have to prove that robot is a criminal. So what is the sentence means? As per the law, it is a crime for an America to sell the weapons to the hostile nations. As per the law, it is a crime for the American to sell the weapons to the hostile nations. The country A, an enemy of America, has some missiles, and all the missiles were sold out by the robot, who is an American citizen. So what is the sentence means? So those who having the hostile nation weapons, that is a sale by the robot. It is an who is an American to the country of A. So in the country of A, the robot sell the weapons to the. Here we have to prove that Robert is criminal. There is a no sentence like that Robert is a criminal, but we have to prove that Robert is a criminal. To solve the above problems, first we will convert all the facts into a first order class, definite class form. Then we will use the forward chaining algorithms. So first step is we have to convert into a first order logics. With the help of this sentence, we have to convert. So what is the first sentence? It is a crime for an American to sell the weapons to the hostile nations. First we have to make it a class form as American of P. So this is an parameters of P for an America. Q, weapon is an Q and sales is an PQR. So what is R mean? Hostile is an R. So which is an implications of, it is an implications of criminal of P. So the American sell of weapons hostile. So these are the keywords of this sentence. We have to say as the crime. So it is a crime, right? American of P sell of weapon of PQ and sell of PQR. So cells of PQR. P is an American, R is an Q is an weapon, R is an hostile, which implies a criminal. Country A has some missiles. So which country has missiles? Here we can say as owns. The foral of P. So foral of P owns A, P and missiles of P. So this sentence is different from this sentence because here the country A has some missiles. So what is a QP here? It's an America. So A has an is we are calling as unifications, right? A is an unifications. Let me discuss later. So for all of P, owns of A, P and missile of P, it can be written as two different class form by using existing introductions by new constants. So we are going to introduce the new constant as T1 because this sentence cannot be an P because already the P is used for the America. So I'm going to use as T new constant for this. So owns of A, T1 and missile of T1. So this is a sentence here. Next, all of the missiles were sold to the country A by Robert. The missiles were sold by the country A by the Robert. This here the keywords are missiles and sold to a country of A by the Robert. So missiles of P and owns of A, P. So sold is implications were sold of Robert, P, A. The missiles were weapons. So this is a sentence we are converting into missiles of weapons, implications of weapons of P. The enemy of America is known as hostile. So P, enemy of America, that is nothing but hostile of P. So hostile of P, here the P is implications of hostile. So hostile is an enemy of America. The enemy of America is known as hostile. A country A is an enemy of America. So here A is a country. The country A is an enemy of an America. How to read means A enemy of America. Robert is an American. So Robert is an American. So American of Robert. So these are the class form we have converted the sentence. So this sentence is converted into class form like this. Next we are going to see about the next step of converting into forward chaining. First of all we have to use that implicate. First step is we will start with the known facts and will choose the sentence which do not have the implications. So which is the sentence don't have the implications means Robert of America don't have the implications. So let us check here the Robert of America don't have the implications and enemy of A, don't have the implications. So other than here we have the implications. Next the sentence is we don't have the implications, right? So American of Robert, enemy of A comma America, wounds of A comma T1 and missile of T. So this sentence is written in the bottom. Next step 2. At the second step we'll see those facts which is the inference from the available facts and which satisfy the premises. We are using the rules to make into a sentence. Here the sentence are missiles of T1 and wounds of T1's implications of sales robot. So let us check the missiles and wounds of implications here. So you can see this sentence of step equations number 4, missiles and wounds of A implications of robot P comma A. So this is converted into an like this. Okay, missiles of T1, wounds of A comma T1 is combined here. This is an AND operations is combined and making into an cells of robot comma T1 comma A. Next, missiles implies weapons of T. So let us check the sentence. Missiles implies the missiles of P implies a weapon of P. So this is converted into an form. Then enemy of A comma is America. So let us check the sentence. Enemy of A comma America, implications of fossil of P. So this sentence is written like this. Next, in step 3 we are going to combine all the sentence which is an implications here. We can check the rule 1. It is satisfy the substitution method of P implies robot, Q as T1, R as A. So here the combines all together is an criminal of robot. So what you have to prove that the robot is a criminal. So how to convert into an class form? Criminal of robot, right? So this is the class form. Here you can see the class form here, all the combines, and we can with the help of implications this sentence, right? So you can see this sentence, implication of this sentence. We have proved that this and robot is a criminal. So this is an first order logics of the form in forward chaining. Next we are going to see about the backward chaining. It is an backward deductions or backward reasonings methods when we using as inference engine. The backward chaining is an algorithm, is a form of reasonings which starts from the goal and works toward backward through the rules of finding the known facts that support the goal. So it is an top-down approaches. It is broken to into sub-goals or sub-goals to prove that the facts truth. It is called as goal-driven approaches. It has a list of goal decides which rules are selected and used. It uses in the game theory, automated theorem problem proving tools, inference engines, proof assistance, and various IA applications. It's mostly an depth first search approaches. So it uses that depth first search approaches for the backward chaining. Let us use the same examples. We have to prove that criminal of P. So we are taking the equations of 1 to 8 here. So what is the first step means? We have to use the implications. So implication is an we have to prove that robot is a criminal. So I am using as robot is a criminal. So directly I am taking the goal state, right? So say step 2 from the goal state it is an we are using the implications, right? So implications of American and weapons and cells of fossil of R. In step 3 here we are splitting into an like this. We will be exact with further fact of missile of Q, inference from the weapon of Q as it is a satisfy the rule 5, and weapon of Q is also true with the substitutions of constants T1 at Q. In step 4 you can with the help of the implications, already we have seen that the implication format and it is an extended, right? So at last all are extended and you can see the implications, and we are closing the format here. So this we are calling as backward chaining methods. Hence all the statements are proved true using the backward chaining. So what is the difference between forward chaining and backward chaining? when the based on the available data and decision is taken, then the process is called forward chaining. So here we have to take the decisions is taken, then as process is called forward chaining. Start from the goal state and it go from the backward to determines what the facts must be assessed so that the goal can be achieved. The forward chaining is also known as data driven techniques because we reach the goal using the available data. Here we are going to see about the from the goal driven techniques. We started from the goal and reaches the initial state in the form in order to extract the facts. So this is a major difference between forward chaining and backward chaining. It uses a bottom approach. It is a top down approach. It applies a breadth first search. Here it is applies a depth first search. It is a goal get the conclusions. It is a goal get the possible facts or the required data. So this is the main difference between the forward chaining and backward chaining. These topics come under the knowledge representations format. So this is an important question. So with the help of this sentence, I can say that American is an weapon. So this sentence can be have to prove that. Okay. So let us see the next topic in next videos. Thank you.